Hello everybody, this is Dead Warfare here, and welcome back to What If Deku Was Dream. Let's get into this. Last time we left off, the Tommy just died. He's dead. He didn't expect a explosion to happen, so he didn't have his totem of him dying, which caused him to die. Oh, so Tommy is canonically dead. As everyone would mourn his death, and Izuku, something odd happened to Izuku. Izuku would seem to distance himself from everyone else. They would bury Tommy's body and have a funeral, but Izuku wouldn't even show. He seemed to have distanced himself from everyone. As we will cut to Rambo, and he's kind of sad. He's really sad because Tommy's dead, but obviously he's forgetting about him a lot. Thank fucking God I know that fucking poster is weird. Holy shit, that kind of scared the shit out of me, but my poster's weird. Bottom part of it, there's no, like, things on the bottom of it. There's no pins on the bottom of it, so it would lift up whenever the fan would go off. Thank fucking God, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Alright, moving on. Izuku would continue to... we were on Rambo's POV right now. Rambo would obviously, as I've said, he would see this fake dream. He would not see he would see the dream he created in his head, and he'd be with him. But at some point, dream would start fading away. This dream would start fading away because he's starting to forget what he sounds like, what he looks like, As Rambo would be like, at like, let's say, like a week later, let's say. And Rambo would be like, Dad, when will I ever see you again? Because, is this fake dream saying that he has to go, and he will be back at some point. As this fake dream would say, we would point at the clock and say, my boy, when that clock hits the halfway point, when the right side is day and the left is blue, it's a Minecraft. It's more like a Minecraft clock. The blue has the blue sky and the sun, and when the left side is dark, has the dark night sky with the stars and the moon, is when we'll see each other again. One of these days, at that exact point, will be when. But fucking Christ, I'm messing up. Would be when we see each other again. Okay, as Rambo would cry and then yada yada yada. So yes, it's been a week from that point now, and Izuku still has distanced himself from everyone. Everyone's kind of worried about him. Like they haven't really seen him ever, really. And whenever they did, he would always walk away and never talk to them. We'll cut to Izuku, who seems to be walking into a cave of some sort. He would go deep into this cave until that he would find a lava pit. As you would see these little things hopping around, little white things, little white little blob things. Y'all see where I'm probably going with this. As they would hop around, and they would they would mostly go around Izuku and hop onto him and all that. As they would seem to be capable of communicating to Izuku, but I'm not going to say what they say. As Izuku would say, yes, I know. Yes, I know there's a way to bring him back. Yes, I know. I know that my power is. I know my power is not too strong right now, but when when I am capable of writing the book again, the writing the book again, when my power has come back to me, or when a bit more of my power has come back to me, he will live again. Yes, I know. As Izuku you would see Izuku go up to a wall and he put a button there, and he would press the button as it seemed like a secret door would open up. It would lead to a huge library with a enchantment table there. As there would be a big picture of I don't have the picture right now. Son of a bitch. Hold up, I forgot to get it. Okay, it's not the same exact picture, and I tried looking for it, but I couldn't find it. So yeah, but this one looks fucking awesome. So yeah, I tried to look for the XD one. There would be a big picture of this. Obviously, it don't look the same, but yeah. As Izuku would go through the books again, he would go through the books of go through books and books and books, reading through them seem to be reading through them very fast. And as you know, he would say to one of the little blobs is like, "No, I do not know when my power will be fully restored. And no, I don't know when my power will be restored enough to even make the book. I know I'm almost there, but I just need a little bit more time." As you know, he would go to the enchantment table that's in the middle of the library. As he would go up to it, and he would open up the book and read through it. Read all the letters that are going through it. As he would see, all this like different stuff. As you would be reading through it, and you would see all these different like enchantments that never even existed in regular Minecraft. Like let's just say a random example, you can electrify your bow, making the bow twice as fast and pretty much as fast as a bullet, while also causing an electric shock through the body when hitting its target. It would show like different other enchantments that never existed before. Like no one has ever, it's never been noted down as an actual enchantment. As let's say in regular Minecraft, you know how you have your XP bar. Practically, that's what XD's power is, the XP thing. That's why he's the only one of the people there that can enchant. Izuku's the only one who can enchant there. No one else can enchant other than through a book, and an anvil, capable of just merging the letters onto the weapon, armor, whatever, to enchant it. That's it. That's all they can do for enchantments. As Izuku, he can make enchantments through through an enchantment table. He can enchant the sword through the enchantment table, or he can make a book and then enchant it through the book. Don't really matter. And Izuku, now that he's completely locked back into, yeah, you guessed it, he is Dream XD. He is this ancient god. Now that he's locked back into his power always constantly restores. So right now it's restoring very slowly, but it will later on, it will restore faster and faster. But right now, because his power hasn't fully settled back into this new body. Hold up. And okay, I'm back. Sorry. As also, none of his abilities are his quirk, except the mask one. Pretty much, the mask is most likely his quirk, and kind of not. The mask part. The mask part, kind of like the mask. His mask ability of just like capable of making any kind of mask, kind of clicked into the quirk genes. He's still just capable of making it without the even having his quirk deactivated or in any way. He's capable of just doing it still. And because before, it all was kind of just a quirk. Now that his power kind of clicked back in, it's dude. The quirk doesn't even fucking matter anymore. It's technically no longer a quirk. It's now just his ability. So no matter what, you can fucking turn it off. Aizawa can fucking erase this shit. Nah, man, he can still pull out a fucking huge ass sword out of his pocket with a shield. Literally fucking anything. Pull out a hole on fucking bed that's the size of his body. Yes. Yes. You kill. I made the joke. There gotta be one person to make the joke in every new game that has that happen. In Resident Evil, when I think it's called a leader of a pack. I don't know. I don't remember. When you kill one, they drop their like rib cage pretty much in their spine, and I was like, yes, you fit that whole on thing into your back pocket. And you gotta make that joke in every single fucking game. Someone gotta do it, boys. Someone gotta make it. Anyway, moving on from Resident Evil. Village. Fucking 8. As, he would say, I don't know why I decided to do this self to me. My power hasn't fully came back, so I don't remember everything of my past. All I remember is that I am this deity and what I am, and what kind of creature I am. Because, ancient gods, obviously, some of them are human, like humans that granted ancient god abilities over, like, something would happen to them that would make it happen. Or, they were born that way, or they were demigods, whatever. With Izuku, he's the only kind of his creature that is an ancient god. Which also, his creature, I will explain it more later on. But, no, I can explain it right now. No. Yeah? No. Yeah, no, I won't explain it. I won't explain it until later. But yes, as I've said, the blob he can hear what the blobs are saying, but to everyone else, they ain't saying jack shit. They just making body movement to them, and Izuku doesn't even need to look at them because it's not the body. He doesn't hear their body movement. He hears their voice. So that's why I'm not making lines for them. They're not saying anything to you guys, but they're saying stuff to Izuku. So if you get confused on what I'm saying, you got to kind of figure it out on your own. It's more of a half conversation, As Izuku would say, we only have, let's see, maybe a month or so until my power is fully restored, and then we could, and so, and somewhere in between that time of the span of that month, I'll be capable of making the. What was the book called in canon again? Like, I don't think like the book of something. I'm pretty sure they called it something in the Dream SMP. Like they called the book that can bring someone back to life something, but I don't remember what it was called. I don't remember. We'll call it the Book of Undying for plot convenience. Anyway, I'm going to end it there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye.